For the past 4 years, Polestar has been a single car brand, the Polestar 2 electric sedan, the lone flag bearer for the Swedish brand around the world. But in the past 24 hours, Polestar has effectively tripled its lineup of cars, bolstered by a medium SUV, the Polestar 4, and the car we have here. Meet the Polestar 3, a large electric SUV, big on features, unashamedly premium, and filled with a folio of Scandinavian design touches that are so typically Polestar. The large electric SUV segment, unlike the medium SUV bracket, is a bit niche for sure. However, there are plenty of choices for buyers looking to play in this luxury playground. The brand says it's pitching the Polestar 3 against rivals from the likes of Mercedes, Audi, BMW, and even its twin under the skin from Volvo, the EX90. So has Polestar, with its lofty premium aims, done enough with the 3 to help set it apart from the already established players in the segment? We're here in Spain and have got some of the most beautiful rural backroads to play with, so let's go for a drive and find out. Polestar's pricing certainly reflects its premium aspirations for its big electric SUV. But then, that's been matched by a premium level of standard equipment. Australia will initially get 2 trim levels of Polestar 3 at launch, priced from $131,574 for the long-range dual motor, or $143,274 with the added performance pack. All prices plus on-road costs. Both launch models come fitted as standard with the Plus and Pilot option packs, as well as rear privacy glass, and on the cheaper model, 21-inch alloys rather than the standard fit 20s. Both Polestar 3s derive their power from a 111 kilowatt-hour battery set to deliver between 560 and 610 kilometres of driving range. As you'd expect of a premium model with a premium price tag, the list of standard equipment is long. Things like 21-inch alloys or 22s on the range topper, LED headlights, a massive 14.5-inch infotainment touchscreen, panoramic glass roof and powered tailgate are standard. There's also a 9-inch digital driver display and launch edition goodies such as an exceptionally good 25-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system. There's also a comprehensive suite of Polestar's advanced safety systems. The brand doesn't shy away from its design-led philosophy. That's evident in the 3's exterior, where its sharp lines and teardrop shape adhere to the principles of aerodynamic efficiency. Clever features, such as the wing discreetly located on the leading edge of the bonnet, help to reduce drag, thereby eking out every last drop of driving range. It looks more compact on the road than it actually is. Sitting wide and low, the Polestar 3 hides its near 5-metre length well. That's evident in the cabin too, where the big SUV shrinks around you, never really feeling its size. The cabin is a masterclass in Swedish design, with that renowned Scandinavian minimalistic attention to detail everywhere you look and feel. There are several choices of upholstery trim, and all have been ethically sourced. From carpets made of discarded fishing nets to seat upholstery and headlining made out of recycled plastic bottles, Polestar's eco-credentials are everywhere. Every aspect of the interior has been carefully crafted to reflect Polestar's design-led philosophy. It remains an uncluttered interior, one that simply oozes with class, both in terms of build quality and the materials used throughout. The 14.5-inch portrait-style touchscreen houses the 3's infotainment setup, which runs a native Android operating system. There's no Apple CarPlay available at launch, although Polestar has promised it will arrive later this year via an over-the-air update. The interface has been designed with the user experience front and centre. The attention to detail extends to the designs of icons and even the choice of font. All have been designed to reflect Polestar's personality. Those living in the second row will find plenty of space to relax, as you'd expect from a 5-seater that's nearly 5 metres long. Legroom is good, as is headroom, despite the gently tapering roofline. That svelte roofline does mean the cargo area isn't as generous as you'd expect of a large SUV, measuring in at a claimed 484 litres with the second row in use, expanding to 1411 litres with the back row seats stowed away. Our time at the Polestar 3's global launch was limited to the more powerful and more expensive long-range dual motor with performance pack. And that means outputs of 380 kilowatts and 910 newton meters and a 0 to 100 km/h sprint time of just 4.7 seconds. And certainly it's quick from takeoff, piling on speed in a linear and predictable fashion without straying too far into silly territory. There's trick torque vectoring at the rear axle that can apportion power to both wheels or to individual wheels as needed. But unlike more conventional systems, which typically send more torque to the inside wheel, the Polestar's Borg-Warner setup instead shuffles torque to the outside wheel, which in turn pushes the big SUV tighter into corners. The end result is a remarkably agile and nimble feeling big SUV, one that simply surprises with its dynamic ability. A big and heavy electric SUV shouldn't be this much fun. But it's not all about fun and speed. There's a relaxed comfort at play too, thanks to the 3's standard fit adaptive air suspension. In standard mode, the dual-chamber air springs offer a composed and compliant ride, but you can opt to make things firmer by either selecting nimble or firm from the available drive modes, and while they do give a sharper edge to the Polestar 3's suspension, the payoff comes in a more direct and tactile contact with the road. That all adds up to a nicely balanced chassis capable of serving dual masters. On one hand, a comfortable and eager long-distance highway tourer, on the other, a remarkably composed and nimble sports utility vehicle. The brakes too, big rotors and 4-piston Brembo calipers, provide good stopping power, while the Polestar 3's energy recuperation can toggle between none to single pedal driving. Better still, the transition between the two modes of braking is seamless. On paper, the Polestar 3 really shouldn't be this much fun to drive. After all, it is a big and heavy electric SUV. But the engineers at Polestar have done a remarkable job of disguising both its size and mass. It's a joy to drive, relaxing and refined on one hand and dynamically capable on the other. Polestar stated at launch it wanted to be considered amongst the established premium players, and this Polestar 3 has hit the mark. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for the full written review, head on over to Drive.com.au.